SaaS marketing secrets revealed in B2B and B2C case studies. Hey, most people think SaaS growth is all about ads and features, but the real wins come from places no one's looking. Hello, I'm Vlad Sapochnikov, a marketer with more than 10 years of experience and the founder of the AdLunix agency. Everyone talks about SaaS growth with the same old ideas: run more ads, send more emails, add more features. But in this video, I'll break down real case studies from well-known companies and show you the exact moves they use to attract users, reduce churn rate, and build loyalty. These are strategies most people overlook, yet they've helped top SaaS brands grow fast. Stick around, because I'll share insights you won't find in typical marketing playbooks. And we will start from increasing customer acquisition. Let's talk about B2B case. A great example here is Mailchimp, one of the most popular platforms for creating, sending, and analyzing email campaigns. Mailchimp built its growth engine on free tools that instantly solve real business problems. Instead of pushing companies straight into paid plans, it gave them access to essential features like ready-to-use email templates, basic automation, and lightweight CRM. This let small teams launch campaigns without friction or cost. What makes this approach powerful is the proof of value. Once businesses saw their first successful email campaigns and realized how simple it was to manage contacts, the natural next step was upgrading for more advanced features. The free plan wasn't just a teaser, it acted as a live demo that hooked users by delivering tangible results upfront. Now let's look at B2C case. A perfect example is Grammarly, a writing assistant that checks grammar, spelling, and style across emails, documents, and online content. Grammarly mastered acquisition through its free browser extension, which offers instant corrections while people write emails, posts, or documents. Unlike many apps that hide value behind a paywall, Grammarly made its core functionality accessible from the start. Users didn't need a tutorial or setup, they just typed and immediately saw how much better their writing looked. This instant gratification created daily habits, and over time, many users upgraded for the premium version for advanced checks like tone, clarity, or plagiarism detection. What made this strategy unique is how the free tool spread organically. People often discovered Grammarly because a colleague, student, or friend recommended it after experiencing the benefits themselves. The extension became both a utility and a viral growth loop. The next step is the reducing churn rate, and we will start from the Zoom. Zoom's strategy for reducing churn went beyond reliability. It focused on personalization at scale for enterprise clients. Instead of offering a one-size-fits-all platform, Zoom allowed large companies to tailor the experience. Custom security settings to meet compliance requirements, branded meeting room with the company logos, single sign-on for seamless access, and even unique subdomains. These features made Zoom feel less like an external vendor and more like an internal communication system. By embedding itself into a company's identity and workflows, Zoom created emotional and operational switching costs. Once employees got used to their version of Zoom, moving to another platform became both disruptive and undesirable. The next case is about B2C, Spotify. Spotify's churn reduction is rooted in its ability to make music feel deeply personal. Its recommendation engine doesn't just suggest popular tracks, it learns listening habits, moods, times of the day, and even seasons to deliver playlists like Discover Weekly or Your Daily Mix. This creates a constant sense of freshness and relevance. Each time users log in, they are welcomed with the music that feels curated just for them. This level of personalization builds habit and loyalty. Listeners stay because Spotify doesn't just stream songs, it understands their taste. Over time, the platform becomes a trusted music companion, rather than just another app, making the idea of canceling feel like losing a personal DJ. Reducing churn comes down to making the product feel personalized and indispensable, so users naturally stay engaged and find it hard to leave. Want more videos like this? Like this video, write comments and subscribe to my channel. The next step is increasing of retention, and the best case for me for B2B is Atlassian. Atlassian's strength lies in building an ecosystem that locks in loyalty. Many companies first meet Atlassian through a single tool like Jira for tracking tasks. But as their needs grow, they often adopt Confluence for team documentation, Trello for lightweight project management, and Bitbucket for code collaboration. The magic is in how seamlessly these tools connect. Tasks in Jira can be linked to Confluence documentation, or development updates in Bitbucket can be tracked directly in Jira. This creates a workflow that feels natural and unified. Over time, businesses stop seeing them as separate apps and start viewing Atlassian as the backbone of their operations. Existing this ecosystem would mean retraining staff, rebuilding processes, and losing efficiency, a cost most teams won't risk. That's why retention in Atlassian is less about constant upselling and more about making its tools indispensable together. The next case is about B2C, Canva. Canva is an online design platform that allows anyone, from beginners to professionals, to create graphics, presentations, and social media posts and more without needing advanced design skills. Users may first log in for a quick social media post or presentation, but they soon discover an entire ecosystem: design tools, stock images, brand kits, AI-powered assistants, and even team collaboration. Instead of bouncing between multiple apps like Photoshop, Google Docs, or stock photo sites, Canva centralized everything. For businesses, the brand kit ensures visual consistency. For individuals, the endless templates keep sparking creativity. The more aspects of design a user moves into Canva, the harder it's a step away because the entire creative workflow lives there. Canva isn't just a tool for one-off tasks. It evolves into the default place where creativity happens. That ecosystem stickiness is what keeps users returning day after day. Retention is strongest when users rely on a unified ecosystem that makes the product indispensable and deeply integrated into their workflow. If you are already running a SaaS business or promoting a product and want to take your growth to the next level, we have got you covered. I personally offer up to 5 hours of consultancy each week to help you attract more users, reduce churn rate, and increase retention effectively. Let's tackle your specific marketing challenges and make sure your SaaS grows in the right direction. Click the link at lunix.com, fill out the form, and we'll schedule a free consultation. So there you will discover actionable strategies to scale your user base and improve your results. Successful SaaS growth doesn't come from chasing vanity metrics like ad impressions or short-term sign-ups. It comes from mastering 3 connected pillars. First, the ability to attract new users by lowering entry barriers and showing value upfront. Second, keeping those users engaged through personalization, relevance, and constant innovation that makes the product feel alive. And the third, building an ecosystem or workflow integration that makes the product so deeply embedded into daily routines that switching becomes unthinkable. When these elements work together, SaaS companies don't just grow fast, they grow sustainably. Acquisition becomes cheaper because users spread the word. Churn drops as people find long-term value, and retention rises because the product becomes a habit, not just a tool. This applies equally to B2B and B2C. Whether it's an enterprise relying on a suite of integrated platforms or an individual returning daily to a creative hub, the outcome is the same: a loyal, engaged customer base that drives compounding growth over time. And hey, if you haven't seen my last video yet, go check it out. I break down 7 psychological triggers that make people buy. No fluff, just real tips you can use right now. Click on it, give it a watch, you'll love it. See you soon. Bye.